in a chat. And what is this? What is this? Every time I go mobile, it makes another one. There we go. I had to wait for it to get all caught up. Let's see. Okay. Give people a chance to be here.
She's been going through treatment until she's constantly sick and she's fighting for her life. But yet all she cares about is in heaven. It's hard because I am disappointing her. What she has, she can fix it. She can stop it. It doesn't have to be part of her life. Like this cancer is part of mine.
Hey, spam caller.
Elders and deacons in the church. And I really hate just.
I'm back. I'm home.
I'm never gonna stop using. I know you don't feel better. The drugs, they don't work anymore. When you know you've done the strongest drug out there.
No, I didn't.
Then you really feel hopeless because there's nothing else I can put in my body to take the pain away.
This, I believe I did. No, I was on last night for a while because I ended up popping the chest. I did it on the road. I'm live on YouNow, March 28th. Yesterday I did. Oh, I did Man Cave on the road yesterday. Now I'm live on YouNow, March 29th. I did it. And on the road this morning. Yeah, I haven't missed any. I was on looking at my history. Gothy. I was watching somebody in a Discord server that made a comment that my son-in-law asked to borrow the LeBaron. Well, he did not. And I guess somebody thinks I should let him take my LeBaron and use it. Well, that ain't happening. No way, no how. No bueno. But I guess some people think I should let him use it. Comment says, well, he's got 15 cars. I don't have 15 cars. I have 3 that are drivable. 2 of the Baron Parts cars, but one of them is going to be made drivable as soon as I get the engine swapped over. PT Cruiser was on its way to a junkyard. My 72 Plymouth that's out in the backyard, that's going as soon as I get pulled out here and sold. The old panel van that I have out here has never been drivable. It's not drivable at all. And the school bus has never been drivable. I bought it just for storage. That's all I got it for, just storage. I didn't get it to try to drive. But somebody thinks I should let people take my old car because I have 15 cars. Bill never asked use it. And I made an excuse not to let him use the car. I'm not letting him use my old classic automobile. I should not have to. It's not my fault his car got repossessed. I'm not going to let him take my old car and take a chance of having him wreck it. That's my car. There is no bus pass. And the school bus, I paid $200. I bought it as a storage unit. Is all I bought it for. It was $200 delivered, and I've had it for that'll be 15 years. You can't rent a storage unit for $200 for 15 years. You can't rent a storage unit for $200 for 1 year. But I got people thinking that I should let my my let my son-in-law take that car, the LeBaron. Why? No, it's not supposed to be driven like that. Anyways, it's a Michigan historic vehicle. 2,500 miles a month or year. I'm not letting him take that. No way. No how. No bueno. Why should I? I know, because then I won't have to drive him back and forth to work. I'm not going to have him beat up my car, taking it back and forth to work. It's mine. What do you think, Eric? You think I should let him take my car? Are you agreeing with another party in a server? My son-in-law, Shannon's husband, his car got repossessed last night while he was at work. They came right to his factory and hauled it out of there. So I had to pick him up this morning, and I took him to work tonight. I went and picked Lori up from work and took him to work, and then came home. I have 3 cars that are roadworthy. The LeBaron is a seasonal car. I don't drive it in the winter. And I'm not letting him take my car. That's all there is to it. And my Chrysler 300 is my regular driver. The van is the one that my lady uses most of the time. Let him take my LeBaron, is what you're saying, high pitch? My classic car? My car, 1994? Let him take my LeBaron? No. It's only supposed to be driven 2,500 miles a year. And if I let him take it, he'd put that 2,500 miles on in a month. Hey, Trixie. I have 3 cars that are drivable. The LeBaron is seasonal. I haven't even taken the tarp off it yet from the winter. The Chrysler 300 is my car that I drive, and the van is the one that Cheryl drives. My Chrysler 300 doesn't really have a lot of heat to it. If you forget to turn the cooling fan switch off, you'll overheat it. So which one should I let him use? I need them all. We can't get by with one car that's drivable. There's no engine in the bus. There's no drivetrain in it whatsoever. I'm not letting him use any of my cars. You can't put it. No. It's missing everything in the front end. High pitch. There's no hood. There's no fenders. There's no engine. No transmission. No drive shaft. You're talking a total bill. They might as well just buy a whole nother bus. Oh, it's got tires on it. It's got a roof on it. It's the main body of the vehicle, the passenger part of the bus. Because he didn't make payments. That's why. Yeah, he makes $24 an hour, and he's not. You can't keep making. He doesn't make his fucking car payments. But somebody suggested that I let him take my classic car. No. Again, no way, no how. Probably at least 90 days. Or else they wouldn't have taken it. I don't know. I don't know how much his payments were at all. No, he's not on disability. Me get his car? I should what do you think I should I should pay what he is behind? Pay his back payments for him? No. No. Yeah. Well, I heard he was going to try to ask me for a loan, and I don't have the money to loan him. And I wouldn't loan it to him anyways because he's not reliable. He's not reliable. I don't. He's not reliable. I'm not. I wouldn't. No. I see you, Opa. It's crackshula. Crackalacking. It's high pitch Eric. Eric the actor from the Howard Stern show. High pitch Eric, not Eric the actor. That was the midget guy. High pitch Eric from the Howard Stern show. Yes, that's the real. That's the real high pitch from the Howard Stern show. I don't hear you, Eric. Now, Eric. Now I refreshed. Well, Eric, so it looks like he's on the way out.
Oh, sorry. I thought mine wasn't working.
You're working.
I'm just waiting for Eric to come back.
Oh, hey now.
Hey, Wheezy.
Sneezy.
Hi, Trixie.
Sneezy Weasley.
Hi, best friends. Johnny B, I heard your taxi service is up and going again.
Oh. Yeah, my son-in-law got his car repossessed last night while he was at work.
I thought he was going to be old news. I thought your daughter was going to get rid of him.
She's already filed for divorce.
Oh, then that's his problem, not
And
your problem.
they're still gonna live together.
Oh, geez, Louise. You think they're still going to have sex?
I don't know.
Will you ask them for me? It's important, I know.
No, it's not important that I know. I'm not asking nothing.
Oh, sorry about that.
Hey, I totally thought. Hold on, please.
Yes.
I just wanted to say that I thought that K Jobs would be back today because Lisa always gets the person back like the next day.
No way. She's so pissed off. She's calling her the devil.
Is she in the Discord chatting?
Yeah, and she's on Twitter. Hi, Eric.
Hi, Weasley.
Love you, buddy.
I love you too. So
That was the best yesterday.
oh, that was great. I called up a couple of times.
It was sad for me. I was going to do a wrap-up, but I was so sad about the end because I love K Jobs. I want to protect her at all costs.
So I saw my pain manager doctor yesterday.
Uh-oh.
And I might be a candidate for this device that they put inside you.
They don't put it up your butt, do they?
He'd like it.
It's a device that does impulses on your back and your legs. And it sends like shock waves. Like,
Oh, a TENS unit.
Yeah.
yes.
I've got one of those.
They put it like they open you up and put it like under your skin.
I got
Well,
this. Put the stickers on you.
A built-in TENS unit.
He's going to have one built in, like a pacemaker.
Hey, Eric, will you block spam caller? I think I said,
What?
we unblock spam caller, please.
No, absolutely not.
It's Doug.
No,
It's not Doug. It's Harmar, duh.
No, is it really Harmar?
No, somebody thinks it's Doug, then they think it's Harmar, then they think it's Doug. Who knows who it is?
So,
Go ahead, Eric.
so I called Elisa a couple of times yesterday, and I was pissing her off yesterday. At first, I blocked my number, and I said nasty stuff to her. And I said, K-Jobs, you are Buddha, or you are not Buddha.
Eric. How dare you?
But did you see them wear matching dresses yesterday?
Yeah, I did.
Wow, Arnold Schwarzenegger and Danny DeVito.
Yep, they were twins.
Yeah. that was one of my favorite movies.
I want to give a shout out to my best friend Elko, who's in the chat.
Hey, so, Weezy, what are you up to lately? I haven't spoken to you in like months.
I know, I had like a 5-day migraine, so I was out of business for a while.
Oh, I had a 22-year migraine. That was my
Johnny, so
Lori's mom.
you want me to talk to Lori's mom for you?
I don't talk to her very often at all.
Can I talk to
I
her,
got-
fucker?
I got nothing to say. To her. She's remarried. She has a husband. He takes care of her.
Eric, she doesn't have any legs. It might be easier access for you.
Yeah.
Dude, I'll put my penis right in her.
Wow, how sexy.
I wonder if she's even trying to do it since that happened. I don't know.
Will you ask her, Johnny B? It's important that I know.
No, it's not important that I know. I'm not going to ask her nothing.
Oh, sorry.
Johnny, do you ever have sex?
Yeah, from time to time.
Hey, Johnny B, I heard that Lori's mom might be at Bolton Fest. Is that is that a rumor? Bye, Tracy. Thank you.
She might be here for Lori's birthday. Who knows?
Am I invited to Bolton Fest? Or Lori doesn't like me?
I think you guys could bury the hatchet on that, you know.
Oh, I'll bury the hatchet. You know what
So,
I'm saying?
I'm just wondering, my subject for tonight is my son-in-law got his car repossessed. And people are giving me a hard time because I won't let him take one of my cars.
Just give him one of your cars. You have 13 of them.
No, I don't. I have 3 that are drivable.
Well, then that's more than one person can drive.
Which car
you
should
should
I
be
let him
nice
have?
enough for giving me a car.
One of the LeBarons, John. It's obvious answer.
The one that's got the historic vehicle plate tag on the back of it?
Why not?
It's only supposed to be driven 2,500 miles a year. Let it
No,
drive back and forth to work. It's not supposed to do that when it's
the other LeBaron. The other LeBaron.
The no motors in those two are not.
So okay, so you have the van, the LeBaron, and what else, Johnny B? The Chrysler.
My Chrysler 300.
That's the one you need to let him borrow.
The LeBaron and my van.
The 300 is perfect for him. It's perfect.
Well, what year is it? What year is it?
My 300 is an 02.
So let him use it.
No.
Johnny B, wouldn't that be easier?
More than at one time. I'm going 2 different directions at the same time.
Yeah, but you have 3 cars. You don't need
The
3 cars.
The LeBaron is seasonal. It's not on the road right now. It's seasonal because it's a convertible. You don't drive a convertible in the fucking winter.
What about your bus?
The bus has no drivetrain whatsoever in it. Period.
Will you have Musa put a drivetrain in there?
Just a storage unit. All I ever bought it for was a storage unit.
You have 3 cars and 2 drivers.
Hardly no electronics in it. All the electronics have been cut out of it. I have that old panel van. That can't be driven. That's buried in the ground.
What about your moped? Will you just give your moped?
I could just see him driving down to Fremont, Indiana on that little moped. I could just see that.
It'll be like Dumb and Dumber.
But Johnny,
25 mile an hour.
That John Denver's
50
full
miles.
of shit.
But Johnny, how is he supposed to get to work?
That's not my problem. He's the one that didn't make his payments.
Are you thinking about slapping him around a little bit, Johnny B?
No, but he's not getting any of my cars to use.
He's gonna be so pissed at you.
Samsonite. I was so close.
He'll get over it, or he won't.
Hey, so I was up at 3 o'clock this morning,
Oh no.
and I got in my car at about 3:45, and I drove to Starbucks because Starbucks opens at 5:30.
Cheers.
I went to Starbucks today too, Eric.
Because Starbucks is 10 minutes away from me, but I wanted to get there early and beat the crowd.
It's like 30 minutes away from me, and I still went and I got a quad shot of espresso.
Really?
And the girl wrote a smiley face on my cup. What does that mean, Eric, when they write a smiley face on
They
your
want
cup?
to fucking. They want
That's
to
what
fucking.
I was thinking.
They want to fucking blow you and.
Watch what you're saying. We are being counter broadcast on YouTube, remember?
Hey, YouTube.
Oh,
Hi, Ella.
who gives the Johnny? What do you mean we can't curse?
Just be careful what you say. We are on YouTube also.
Elsie, pump that up to a quad shot of espresso minus the sugar, and you'll be in
Johnny,
business.
Johnny, so shut the TV off.
He's got a good point, Johnny B. He's got a fantastic point.
If you don't shut the TV off, I could say the F word. I could fucking curse.
You can still say fuck on YouTube.
Just be careful how far you're going into stuff. Is all I'm talking.
You just can't say
That's simple.
stuff like BJ and effing.
Can I say I want to suck Wheezy's dick?
I think that's okay.
Can you say suck Wheezy's penis?
I think so. I'm very honored, by
Well,
the
you
way.
can stop talking like that anyways. Okay. Period.
Sorry, Johnny B. Are we in trouble?
No.
Can we say I want to suck Johnny's penis?
One more. I'm not even going to give another warning.
Did he
Stop
have bad
talking
connection?
like that.
I think his connection might be bad,
Yeah.
Johnny.
Yeah, he had a bad connection. Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know why anybody would think that I'd want to let my classic car go to somebody else.
John, I have to say, and listen, this is somebody that loves you as a brother. You're like my dad, kind of, okay? But I have to say, sometimes you get, dare I say, a little selfish. Just a little bit. Is that something you're aware of?
It's my car. I'm not letting him take it. That's all there is to it. I don't have to let him take it. It's not my problem. He's the one that didn't pay his bills.
I agree with that, but let's think about your daughter. She's the one suffering ultimately. I agree with you, Elko. I agree with you. So we get to see your chest every 5K likes? This is good. I like this.
Oh, my Lord.
Yeah, that's a good point. If she's divorcing him, they shouldn't live together and he should just go fuck off. You're not supposed to live with your ex-husband. It's toxic.
I took you down because you started going on. I told you stop talking like that. Then you started talking the same thing again, Eric. That's why I took you down. I don't have to have you up here if I don't want to. But so I saw somebody in the Discord chat. I got 15 cars. I didn't take one of them. Well, if I had 15 cars that were drivable, I'd be glad to let him take one of them. But he's not taking the cars that I use on a daily basis, and he's not taking that classic car, period.
Oh my God, Leaf King's in the chat. My best friend. Hi, Leaf King.
That's my buddy there, too. He's a good dude.
He's one of the best, if not the best.
Yeah, if I had 15 cars, I'd have a used car lot. You're right.
You're welcome for
Which van? The old panel van? The 69 panel van that people like to say is the ice cream truck because of its decorations?
John, you should start an ice cream truck business.
It's not an ice cream truck. It was a fire department vehicle, and that's all seized up and everything. It sat out there for 25 years.
Why would you still keep it?
I was using it for storage. What I got it for?
Johnny B, you need to give it up. Get rid of all the vehicles that don't work.
Yeah, I get it, spam caller. Well, I've emptied a lot of the stuff out, and I was going to cut it up this year and haul it out of this last year and haul it out of here, but that didn't work out for me.
I'm going to call Dr. Phil and I'm going to tell on him. I'll tell on you.
My friend that had the torch set that ended up dying April last year. So
I'm sorry for your loss. John, are they leaking oil into your water supply?
no, plenty away from the water. Don't worry.
Will you take pictures of all your vehicles for me so I can see them?
They've all been shown somewhere along the line.
Yeah, but I haven't seen
The
them.
panel van and the school bus was featured on Dr. Phil.
I'm going to call Dr. Phil and let him know that you're not really free of your hoarding tendencies yet. Maybe he can perform a miracle.
I got quite a bit of stuff out of here when I had that dumpster. And if they last year when they came and took it, if they would have just called me back, let me make arrangements, I had enough money to pay for 6 more months. I would have had it all through the summer last year and got a lot more stuff out of here. Instead, now I've got to deal with a standard dumpster, and I put stuff in that as I go.
Do you think Dr. Phil actually cared about you, or he was just trying to get ratings?
It's all ratings, it's all hype.
You think he's a real doctor?
Sensationalism. No, I don't think he is.
I think he's kind of a prick. I mean, I don't like his mustache. I'm being honest.
Yeah, these people saying they would let that car go. No.
Johnny B, don't let it bug you. We're all friends here.
A couple more weeks, I'll get the cover off me. It's time for you to make a trip up here.
John, if I was a little more mobile, I'd go visit you. I'm not smoking weed with you.
I told you if we got here, you'd have to fall off the wagon and smoke one with me anyway.
It's going to be 1 year at the end of April since I've smoked weed.
Well, it's been 1 year since
It's
my
been
birthday.
1 year since I smoked some weed.
When I fell off and had that little blast of meth.
I remember that, Johnny B.
Haven't had any since.
That caused a lot of turmoil in the community when you ingested that meth, when you pretended it was on accident because you thought it was hash.
I thought it was some resin in the bowl.
No,
because resin will lay just like that too.
No, Johnny.
I used the exact same kind of bowl to smoke resin with.
Sometimes we have to admit when we lie.
I thought it was some old resin left in there, honestly. Once I hit it, I said, I might as well finish it.
Johnny, you're being a rascal. Even spam caller said it.
I don't have a Kia. I have a 94 Chrysler LeBaron.
Oh, my goodness.
And I have 2 95s.
Yeah, you need all 3 of those cars, especially when only one of them works.
Well, I bought the other ones for parts. Because
Johnny B.
hard to find parts for a 94, 95 LeBaron.
Why don't you have 3 vans so that you can have extra parts for your one van? Oh, yeah, because nobody ever does that ever.
Actually, the son-in-law has an 08 Town and Country there with something wrong with the rear end. The rear wheel.
So now you're going to get a van for your backup so you can use it for parts as it rots in your driveway.
I got parts that I need on my van right now. After I hit that deer, I need the support for the headlight. I need a new front bumper. I think his doors are in better shape than mine. I'd probably put his doors on my car.
Johnny B, have you considered opening your own junkyard? You're halfway there.
Dude, this is minor. There was a time when we had, I think about 16 cars out here at one time.
You're making me yawn, Johnny B.
Cars. I'm tired. I got up at 5:30 this morning, been on the go ever since.
You didn't take a nap?
No, I tried to, but didn't work out.
I tried so hard to take a nap.
But yeah, one time we had 16, 18 vehicles out here.
That's ridiculous.
Well, I delivered newspapers, so I was always buying beaters from somebody, and something would happen to them, so I just park them, get something else. And I finally had them all hauled out of here.
Johnny B, if you were my dad or my uncle, I would constantly be stealing all of your shitty cars and giving them to the junkyard just to help you out.
Now, the only reason why I have the LeBarons is because parts are so hard to get.
Gosh, so they can just let them rot on your property until you need the part and it's already rotten away.
They're not going to rot because I'm going to put the motor from one car into another car.
When is that going to happen?
And that's going to put that car on the road.
Do you think that'll happen before 2030?
Car? Everything is all usable between the two cars: fenders, hood, doors, canopy, tires, seats.
Is it really usable to you when you're not?
Every single piece is usable.
Yeah, but you're not doing anything with them. You haven't done that
What's
yet.
the difference if it sat in a junkyard or
the junkyard? Because the junkyard is made for cars like that you go pick the stuff you need off of, not to be put.
Thing will happen is it says like it's sitting in my yard, it'll sit there until somebody takes pieces off of it.
Code enforcement's going to come over and they're going to give you a big ticket.
We don't have that. Besides, part of my property is on two different zones. I'm one inside the village and one part inside the city. Back past my driveway, I could stack cars to the tallest tree out there I want. And they couldn't do nothing about it.
I think you should start a junkyard. You can make some money. Just start collecting as many cars as you possibly can, Johnny B. Let's not resist it anymore.
We was on the way to it at one time. I know I don't want that many cars sitting around.
Johnny B, let's be honest. Yes, you do. Oh, you made me so tired, Johnny B. Thank you so much.
If I could find another LeBaron cheap enough, would I buy one? Probably.
So you would have 4 LeBarons. Thank you for the likes, Johnny B. Thank you for the likes.
Because they are getting harder and harder to find parts in the junkyard.
Oh, Johnny B. What are we going to do with you? Stressing me out. What kind of car did he have that got repoed?
I don't know what it was. I asked him how much he paid for the thing, and he said $18,000. I said, dude, can't go after a car costing that much money.
Well, he didn't pay that much, or they wouldn't have taken it from him.
Well, he didn't pay it off, But $18,000. I said, dude, you should buy a car that you can pay cash for. That's why I don't have any car payments. I paid cash for what I have. If I could afford to go pay cash and buy a brand new car, I would probably put the money on my mortgage instead of a new car.
Well, that's what you should have done instead of those goddamn solar panels.
Yeah, because I didn't have the money to pay cash for the solar panels either.
Now you're in debt for the rest of your life.
Yeah, that's the story of life. Live, die, pay taxes, and pay back people money.
It's a good way to fight inflation.
But see, I gave $750 a piece for those 2 cars out there. And the motor in the one's worth, in the brown one is worth probably $300 to $500 just for the motor. Probably another $300 for the transmission.
Please call it a tranny.
The motor and tranny is worth what I paid for the car. Just to drive, just the motor and transmission, say motor, transmission, alternator, radiator, all that's under the hood, that was worth the price I paid for the car.
Johnny B, my best friend, wants up. Oh my God! Hi.
I know it's probably been talked about before. Okay, I have so many questions. But I guess we'll start. How many LeBarons do you have? I thought it was just one, but is there more than one?
I have
3.
three.
And they're
One,
all functional?
one
No.
is drivable right now.
Okay.
The other two, one has a good drivetrain in it, motor runs, it'll move under its own power, but the rest of it's a little bit too crispy for me to use it. I'm going to put that in the other car. It has a blown engine.
Mm.
And so I'll have a red one and my green one.
When are you going to do that work?
I thought the old boy was going to have it done this last year, but it didn't work out that way.
Maybe you need a young boy to do.
Doesn't necessarily mean that it's an old person.
Will you ask him the rest of the questions now? Also?
Well, I didn't hear the story about the solar panels. So, I mean, did you do the return on investment calculation? Or, like, because you might make your money back, right? Or were they just defunct from the installation?
They're working just that people think because it doesn't generate electricity from like November to April, March, April, doesn't generate a lot because it's the shortest months of the hours of the day.
But are you sure that it
coldest.
doesn't generate?
I know they generate.
Do you have the data?
Yeah, I have an app that is tied to it that I can see everything that's going on.
Oh, okay. Could you
It
send me
doesn't
some
look good.
screenshots?
It doesn't look good, Elko, because now they're trying. They sold him an idea that didn't work out, so now they're going to give him a couple panels if that's going to.
Could you send me some screenshots, Johnny, so I can do the calculations?
She can crunch the numbers.
Because I believe you, actually. Just because there's no sun doesn't mean you're not generating power.
You're not generating it what you do in the summer. I mean, I could show you I can do a screen.
Do you have batteries or flywheel?
No batteries. If the power goes, power's out.
Oh, okay.
There's what it did today.
50 kilowatt hours today? Just today? I don't think that's accurate. Wait, 36 kilowatt hours consumed today?
I actually exported 36 kilowatts.
That's
That
too
means
much.
they're paying me for 36. We go by months. Here's March right now, okay?
Mm-hmm.
We go backwards to February. The blue is what is what it creates. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Go back to January. See, it's not very much.
Mm-hmm.
December, not very much. November, see, it's increased. It's up. October, more. September,
Mm-hmm.
see how much it's producing.
Yeah.
That's going backwards in the thing.
Wait, what the hell? Wait. 1.6 megawatt hours? That is
I produced 1.6 megawatts.
Nah, that's not accurate.
Yeah, it is.
July.
There's 33 panels out there.
Huh. Could you send me the login to this and then also a picture of the installation?
That's a good idea.
Like this is the array.
Megawatt hour. Oh, quiet dog. Oh, I have more questions, but that's very cool. Wait, okay. Could you send me the screenshots of the various months?
Hi guys.
I'm not going through and taking all those screenshots.
Hi, Mark.
Hey, Mark.
They heard you.
Who is that?
That was my girlfriend.
Who's that? Can we interview her?
No.
Is she
Why?
hot?
Stop. What's her name?
Beth.
Whoa, how did you meet?
Well, through a mutual friend.
Lifetimes so far.
What does she like to do, Mark? Like for fun?
We work at the same place.
Oh, cool. But what does she like to do for fun when she's not at work? Oh, why can't we ask her these questions, actually? She doesn't like us?
Oh, like General Hospital and stuff.
Oh, does she know Dougie?
No.
Or Claire?
Oh, don't get me started on Claire.
Oh, you
Please.
don't like Claire?
Talk about a guy that's beyond a wacko sometimes. And I'm being nice when I say that comment.
Agree more.
What's up?
Does
Mark,
Beth?
fan
Oh,
of your Wheezy.
do you know Wheezy, Mark?
No, not really.
I'm a big fan of yours. You're welcome.
I do have a question for you guys.
Yeah.
I saw part of it. I didn't see the whole thing, but does anyone know any update about Trump at all today? I know he got indicted, but is there any update about it?
No, I'm really dumb at that. I didn't
I think
even know he got indicted.
they're waiting to arrest him, and they're just going to book and release him like a fish.
Oh.
I like that laugh. Johnny B, are you ignoring your panel? It seems like it. It's kind of
I'm just that you guys are yakking away.
Mark is here with a big reveal that he has a girlfriend named Beth who doesn't want to talk to us.
Oh,
Wait. Oh, I have information. Mark, I was state champion in tennis the last 2 years.
Who's spam caller?
I don't know. He wants you to call him.
he's a mystery man.
did I do what I think I did?
I have no idea who that is.
I'm a state champ. Do you want my autograph, though?
No,
I-
I didn't do that. God
would-
damn it!
Oh
Sorry.
my God! Did you just erase your whole history?
Oh, no. You should have
No.
made screenshots.
I did a thing to convert 10,000 gold bars for something, and I did too many. Now I can't. Now I've lost. I can't cash out my $100.
Oh my God! This is a catastrophe.
Hey Chad.
What are we going to do?
I thought spam was Harmar, Chad. You rascal.
Okay, but who's Harmar?
Harmar. Excuse me, Harmar.
But who the hell is that?
I know who he's talking about.
That's Johnny B's old sound guy. He was amazing.
Mark, did you vote for Trump twice?
Did I what?
Did you vote for Trump twice?
Hell no.
What about once?
I would never vote for Trump.
Bad people.
No, fuck it. There, I have no more diamonds left. I cashed them all out a different way. I can't cash it out for money.
I would never vote for Trump.
God damn it!
Johnny B, you need to pay attention.
I click instead of doing 10,000 bars or pearls. I did all of them. I did all the diamonds.
No.
Oh no!
I had 100,000 diamonds left when I got done. You need 1 million to cash out.
This is not good.
So I had 1,100,000. I cashed out 1 million,
Oh my goodness!
but not for money.
What'd you cash them out for?
Likes.
Gold bars.
Will you thank yourself for the likes, real quick?
Now I can't use the gold bars.
Hmm.
I
Is there an actual?
You can't sell gold bars. You can't do nothing with them.
I thought you could.
No, you only sell the pearls.
Hmm.
Diamonds and pearls.
Now I got to start all over again on that $100. I might as well just leave you now and say that.
No.
I
Oh.
agree, Johnny B. You need to go to YouTube.
I don't have
That's
nothing. I don't have nothing I can cash out now. I wasted it.
Shoot.
God damn it. This is not good.
Is there a thank you for the like song that we should hear?
Yeah, but Johnny B's in a bad mood right now.
Ah, shoot. Well, why not go to YouTube? Like, what's the con?
Exactly.
I'm on YouTube at the same time.
Yeah, but come on. You're giving 50% to both platforms.
Mm.
If you need all of your energy on YouTube, you could start making money and get super chats.
Yeah, so I can listen to stupid songs and comments when I'm
No,
trying
that's
to
not how
all the
super
time.
chats work. That's something different
Do
that
that
she
too. Like
has
if
set
they
up.
want me to do something like Elisa does, so they can
That's
play
power
music
chat.
for me and have comments.
No, Johnny B, that's not YouTube. That's
That's
something
been
else to
wanted.
use. If you just use YouTube, all it would be is a comment, and you could read it. And there's no sounds. I do it on the wrap-up show. You never hear any of that
Right.
bad business on the wrap-up show. We're
Agent-
very professional.
Agent Munn doesn't either. Mark, can we talk to Beth a little more?
No.
Why?
I have something I want to tell her.
That pisses me off that I did that.
Johnny B, get over it. It's no cry over spilled milk.
I have to play a 19-year-old male in tennis tomorrow.
You're gonna whoop his ass.
We'll see. Yeah, congrats, Mark. We're happy to hear.
Aren't you 21 anyway?
Yeah, I think so. I gotta check my ID, but I think I am.
I'm not telling you that, spam caller.
I'm 25.
That's none of your business.
Why does your girlfriend hate us, though?
It's probably the LeBaron talk. It would be.
No, I'm not telling you shit, spam caller.
Mark, did you know that High Pitch Eric was on here earlier, but Johnny B kicked him off?
God damn it.
Oh my God, Johnny B is very.
Yeah, because I was fixing to cash out that $100 this weekend, so I'd have it by next weekend.
I like it when people say.
Now I gotta wait. It took me from November last year to earn that million.
Wait a minute! You told me that you make like
The last
100
time I
bucks a-
cashed out was November, and I've
So
already
it took
cashed
you-
out
oh
about
my God.
$1,600.
So what is that?
at that point.
$20 a month that you make? It's not worth it, Johnny B.
I'm mad enough right now to just delete my account.
No. Let's just do a quick meditation.
What we could do is just make a hard switch over to YouTube. Leave this YouNow behind us.
Yeah, just see how it goes as a test.
And the streak here, huh?
Yeah, well, the streak will keep
Well,
going.
you already did it today. So right now, just switch to YouTube only and just see how you like it.
Yeah, and
I've been over there without running StreamYard. You can't have guests.
Oh, right. Well, that's okay. Wheezy, is StreamYard hard to deal with or no?
What's that?
I was just asking Wheezy if StreamYard is hard to deal with.
If you're running off a PC, StreamYard's easy to deal with. But when
Right.
you're trying to do it off a phone, it's too much.
Johnny B, you could have twice as many people on panel, and it's free.
I actually pay $10 a month for my StreamYard.
That's what I do too, Johnny B. 25 is not worth it. $10 is plenty.
Yeah.
What does 25 get you?
You have to keep the StreamYard logo in there.
That's
And,
That's okay.
But you can add your own logo. The free one, you can't add your own logo. $10 one, you could add your own logo, but it still says StreamYard. The
Right.
$25 one just takes away the StreamYard, which is like totally not worth it.
No.
it also gives you 12 panelists instead of 10 too.
Not a great fucking program, or else I would just pay the 25. But it's so buggy, and there's so many problems with it.
Well, I had the veterans discount. It wasn't costing me that much.
Oh.
You're paying $10 a month, and you don't use it, and you're making $20 a month off of this. If you get your watch hours up on there, and you go 3 hours a night, if you get your watch hours to 4,000 on YouTube, you can take super chats, and I know your fans would send you super chats.
I don't know how many watch hours I've had altogether, but I only got about 270 fans.
Well, if you had 1,245 days on YouTube, Johnny B,
that went down. That number went down. 246 subscribers.
you'd be raking in the money if you were on YouTube for 1,245 days instead of fucking YouNow. It's very sad to watch.
Wheezy,
Well,
do you make money on YouTube?
Maybe like $100 a month.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Just from super chats and stickers, and then I have a couple members. If once you get monetized, you can have people pay $5 a month, and they get like extra content.
Oh, really?
And my extra content is Everybody that's subscribed to my or a member of my YouTube gets a special Catterday photo of Forrest.
Wait, do you mean subscriber? Or is that
No, not a subscriber. Members. You can pay $5 a month to be a member.
Wow.
I would encourage everybody to please sign up to my membership.
I don't even know how you would sign up.
It's just like a little button next to subscriber. And you can make videos just for members, and I have a couple videos on there that are just for members.
See, I did something to get a daily bonus. That's one of the daily bonuses is exchange 10,000 pearls for gold bars. And instead I exchanged 1 million. I exchanged 1 million gold bars instead of 10,000. And I got a 20 bar bonus because I did that. Oh, wow. Because I could have done several 10,000s and got more bonuses, but instead
That's okay.
it's not because
you had a senior
$100 I was ready to cash out. I could have cashed it out Tuesday, but I was going to wait till this week, till like tomorrow, and do it so that I'd have it by next Friday because it takes 7 days to get.
Were we distracting you, Johnny B? Is that what happened? We were distracting you with our weird commentary.
I looked at what I thought was 10,000 and it wasn't. That's my own fuck up.
That's only 4 zeros.
My own fuck up.
Well, tomorrow will be better.
Johnny B, are you going to lose sleep over this?
No, but I could have used the money.
Well, have a fundraiser on YouTube.
Yeah. He was going to have a fundraiser for his fake tits. I don't think that's a good idea.
No, do it for something else.
Do it for the paying Kleenex back.
He got paid today.
Who paid him? You?
Lori paid him today. The rest of them today.
Oh, wow.
Shout out to Lori for, even though she hates me, for paying Kleenex back.
Yeah. Wow, Kleenex really is a hero.
Johnny B, will you tell her that I gave her a shout out, please? That would mean a lot to me.
When I see her.
Text her right now.
She's upstairs. Yeah. She's doing her own thing.
Just yell real loud. She'll probably hear you.
I think Lori is a very intelligent person who thinks for herself. The end. I'm not a hater.
She's a wheezy hater, though.
Well, who was mean to who first?
I was never mean to Lori. Very, very polite. And she called me all kinds of names. She flipped me off. She had a name. Her name was Fuck Wheezy.
Oh my god.
Chad, stop it. I didn't go at her. I was critiquing her, but I was not personal. Chad. I thought we were best friends again, Chad. This is fucking horrible.
Was this before her vacation that all this stuff happened?
No. My only critique of Lori was that vacation business. I've always got along with Lori, and then she was being a rascal.
I don't know that she was being a rascal. There were older men trying to push liquor on her.
No, I'm talking about she was being a rascal to me when we were going over that. I'm always honest, Chad. You know that. You've nicknamed me Honest Wheezy. Oh.
Hey, can we listen to All Praise Chad?
I already played that earlier.
Today?
Yeah, when I was out.
I missed it, so I'd like to request a song.
I'm not playing it every episode.
Be honest.
Man Cave Live on the road.
I do like Van Cave Live, but I wish you would put both hands on the wheel.
Oh yeah, dog poop high. Poopy?
Again, I'm not playing all that stuff every single episode, every single time I'm here.
Okay.
He's grumpy, everybody. Welcome to the Man Cave Live. Johnny B's a little grumpy.
Yeah, screwed up. I'm grumpy at myself.
Can I ask questions about dogs?
What do you need?
How much exercise do your dogs get? Do they have a fenced-in yard?
Well, they get plenty of exercise. They don't have a fenced-in yard. They got their own deck, their own porch.
Do they pee and poop on the deck?
I clean it up on a regular basis. Yeah, that's their territory.
I think so, Chad. She's been messaging
Humans
me.
don't go out there.
And the dogs like wrestle each other and stuff.
And play.
All right. Okay.
Because my dog has too
Accurate.
much energy. For
What
me.
is this?
Should I get a second dog, Johnny B?
Me too, Chad.
What kind of dog are you wanting? I mean,
Well, I have this like lab hound mix that is very lively. But the
Maybe another dog would calm him down a little bit.
sometimes
They
they
can
need
wrestle.
they need somebody to it's nice for them to have someone to play
Yeah.
with and
Should
stuff.
I get another cat then? If to have my cat play with somebody?
Cats are
That's
social
weird.
with other cats. I mean, when you got
You have to get a kitten, Wheezy.
Yeah, of course. I wouldn't get a grown-up cat. I would get a kitten so
Yeah.
that my cat could train the kitten how to be my pet.
Yeah, do it.
I think at first he would hate it, but then he would end up cuddling it and licking it.
I think so too.
So you need to get a new dog, and I'll get a kitten.
Okay. But kittens are so much easier. It's not fair.
Well, yeah, that's why I don't have dogs. I have a cat because they're very easy.
I know. I had cats for many years because they were easy.
I'm not responsible enough for a dog or a kid, and I know that. I'm too selfish.
You never will be, or just right now?
No, I never will be. I'm stuck. I've reached my maximum capacity of being. I don't like things relying on me at all. It's like the worst feeling to be.
I don't know.
responsible.
If they look in your eyes with that cute little stare, like
Yeah, well, then I'll have to be responsible. I don't want to have to be. I would be a great dog dad,
yeah,
but I don't want it.
you'll
I
get
don't
used
want
to it. Don't worry.
No, I just don't want it. I don't want little puppy dog eyes looking at me, and I don't feel like playing, and he wants to play.
No,
Sounds like
I
hell.
have my dog. One good thing about my dog is she sleeps in. She doesn't get up till I do. But she wakes me up like at work time. But then she'll go back to bed if I tell her to.
Yeah, I just moved, and my cat was waking me up at 5 a.m. for a while, and I was like, I hope this is not a new thing, and it's not.
Oh, good. Yeah, dog or cats can be really annoying in the morning. Mine is.
Mine just fucking sleeps on me until I get up.
Oh. Good cat.
He's a good kitty cat. Johnny B, will you turn that frown upside down? I'm getting sad.
Me too.
all right.
I like Kay too.
Gotta start all over again.
I love Kate so much. Yesterday was hard for me to watch at the end. I was gonna do a wrap-up show, and then towards the end, I got so depressed that I went into a deep depression.
She's crazy. Everybody seems that almost
dare
everybody,
you.
anyways, that EJ gets to be on the show have something wrong with them.
Like Lori getting on the show.
Yeah, well, me, Laurie, yeah, okay, I get it.
It was a joke, Johnny B. Don't take it
I
personal.
can take that. I get it.
Minnie
but-
Manson was a nightmare on the stream. too.
Minnie Manson is a unique individual. to say the least.
That's very true.
But she had that guy that was on there a couple weeks ago with the dress
Lucifer.
on in pink or whatever. That was a weird acting dude.
Ty. What was his
Yeah,
name?
he was.
Eon.
Eon.
Show respect.
Yeah, he was pretty weird.
I don't
I
know.
think he might have been gay.
Yeah, think.
I don't think he was weird. I thought he was fairly normal.
No, he was not normal. Are you serious?
That Eric Riggs is kind of crazy in his own.
If I see Eric Riggs' penis one more time, I'm gonna leave this community.
I've never seen it. So happy.
Lucky.
I'm lucky not to have seen it too.
You know what?
It's
I have
always
not seen
posted.
any in this community.
It's always posted in Discord. The
Mm.
one that made me the most mad was Maddie showing everybody a fucking boner picture. And I was like, how dare you?
Oh, are you jealous?
No, but if you pulled your boner out in front of me, Johnny B, I'd be so pissed off. at
Would
you.
you guest on Man Cave Live?
Well, hold on
anymore?
while I whip this out. Oh,
Nope, I wouldn't. I would have been way less offended if it was if it was soft, but a hard dick. I mean, it's very
But
offensive.
why would anyone share a soft one?
Why would you show your friends your boner?
I don't know. I don't know any of these answers.
And as a guy, that's like really offensive.
Well, Eric used to send jerk off videos to EJ.
Several,
I know we've
several
had to
people
see
have.
them.
I
Like,
know. They
we
showed him on
posted
the
in
Kermit
Discord.
Friends, and she'd blur it out, block it
He
out.
would be
or something.
he would be jacking off backstage while she could see him.
Oh my gosh,
Not cool.
it's not acceptable.
No,
He's lost his
No.
fucking mind.
there's a whack job right there.
Yeah.
The fruity guy dressed in the pink and the dress and all that. He was a whack job.
I say he's one of the most normal. Who's more
No
normal?
way.
Who is more normal than him that's shown up on IRL?
Well, I mean, you do have a point. If we're comparing, the only normal person she's had on is Joers.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Had those other ladies that was with her that had their own spiritualism thing going on.
The witch girl? No, she was kind of
Yeah,
normal.
she was. I wouldn't
I
call
mean,
her normal.
the same. She said you've been on as co-host. Whatever. You had Charmin. Charmin's a very intelligent woman. She's got some intelligence.
She's
to her.
not normal at all.
She has her share of problems too, but she's way more sane than those other ones.
I love Charmin. I can never say anything bad about Charmin, but she is a man hater.
Is she?
No.
Oh yeah, yes.
She loves John B.
No. She likes men, but she'll take every opportunity to be like women versus men and just dog them. She'll say stuff like, "All men are like that," and that's never a true statement.
That's not nice. I don't like man bashing.
Me either.
It's socially acceptable though.
It'll swing back the other way.
Don't bash women when that.
I mean, she'd have
That's
Corey
what's
up on his stuff. He's all self-centered on himself. He's the best of everything, whatever.
I have to say, as much as I don't like Corey, I've been going on his stream at nighttime because I'm staying up later now, and sometimes he has good people on his stream, and I've literally fell asleep on that stream like 4 nights in a row.
Who does he have that's so good, Wheezy?
I love live broadcaster Phil.
Wait,
Phil
that's
Kelly.
not. Oh, is
Phil
that Phil
Kelly.
Kelly? He goes on
Yeah,
there? Oh, okay.
I love
Phil
him.
Kelly, yeah.
Fucking love that guy. And
Yeah.
so he's the main draw. Like he draws me to Corey's.
Wow, I didn't realize he did that.
Oh yeah,
I
he's
wasn't
up there every night.
Is he really? I was not a fan of him for like 6 years, but I'm recently
Corey?
opening my heart. No, Phil.
Kelly.
I love Phil. I mean, I didn't know him until a year ago, but we have like I was on Stickam too at the same time as they were, and we kind of know
okay.
some of the same people. And so it's just kind of almost nostalgic that I didn't know him, but now I know him. It's weird. It's a weird connection.
I wasn't
love
on Stickcam. I did IMVU. I did. I wished I could remember the other program I did. Somebody gave me this other chat program. You could go different levels. You could have gold. You could have platinum. It gave you different things that you could do. And somebody gave me an all access account for one of my there.com characters that traded it off. And then that program's gone.
I used to like
Blab and Spreecast and Fire Talk and
Rabbit.
Yep.
I'm so glad that those videos don't exist anymore because I would be like doing magic tricks and playing guitar, and I would be drunk as shit on there saying all kinds of bad things.
Oh, I wish I
was
had some of
such a
the stuff that I did on those other channels.
Oh, I'm so glad that's all lost into the ether. When they shut down Stickam, all of the recorded videos disappeared unless somebody captured them.
Oh, good. Same as Spreecast.
When one of them was getting ready to close, they told you that they're going to disable broadcasting, which you had a certain amount of time to download some of your videos.
Yeah, Stickam did that too, but I didn't see it.
And I might have some of my videos from either Rabbit or Blab, whichever one it was.
Rabbit was weird. I cannot remember what community I went on Rabbit. It wasn't your guys' community. But it was weird because like there were people that would just porn bomb us. And I was like, I don't like that.
I was at the old IRC stuff too.
I would watch on Spreecast, but never talk on Spreecast. Like that's when I first saw KAF.
What drove you to get involved, Wheezy?
So I was watching for like a couple of months, and I couldn't look away sometimes, but I didn't like T-Bob, right? Every time T-Bob came on, I would change the channel. But Kleenex went up there, and it was the episode where he had snuck into her building, and little did I know that it was like kind of, it wasn't as dangerous as it seems. And so I was compelled, and I was like, please give me the number, I want to call in. And instead of giving me the number, she gave me the link. And I went up there, and I was like, you've got to stay away from this guy's dangerous. He snuck into your building. She's like, I know, you're right, you're so right. And that was the end of it. And they invited me to Discord, and when I went to Discord, I named myself potential co-host Wheezy. And then next Sunday, she made me her co-host.
So that was last year?
2021, I think.
Oh, that's not last year. I thought it was. Okay.
Yeah, because I think it was September of 2021, which is crazy that it's almost a year. It's like a year and a half. And me and Chad were good friends for a while, and then we became rascals.
You guys broke up?
Yeah, we did.
About what?
Well, I don't want to start another fight because I think we're still on the rocks. He thought I was being heavily manipulated by a couple of people, but I wasn't. And so we went back and forth. But now I don't fight with anybody. The only person I ever fight with now is Corey when he's being a stupid idiot. But he can.
But I can't understand fighting with Corey. Sorry, go ahead.
He doesn't take anything that personal until he does. So he has actually got pretty thick skin. So you can give him a lot of like pushback when he needs it, and unless he's like laser focused on you. And I mean, there's been times where Corey has had the streams called Wheezy is a pedo just to piss me off.
You should
Very
see.
bad.
I've got screenshots of some of the stuff that he used to call her when he was mad at me. Johnny B. Crybaby, Johnny B. Afraid, he blocked me, all sorts of different stuff. He that's his favorite way of attacking people, especially if a woman rejects him.
Oh yeah, then
he will definitely do a stream right away.
And then for a week, that his streams will be named after that girl that rejected him. Oddly enough, more girls than guys watch Corey at night.
Interesting.
It's fucking strange.
You guys are so lucky you're on the West Coast. Well, not Johnny, but I wish I could stay up till 3 a.m., but I can't.
Yeah, you're close to me, aren't you?
Yeah, we're neighbors.
You got to come visit.
I will.
Doors open.
Oh my God, I would watch that.
Doors open. Got a big old bucket of weed.
Yes. Well, I'll definitely be there in August. You just have to send the invitations out.
There won't be like paper invitations. Of just people,
They're just gonna show up.
Yeah. Well, because we've planned stuff a few times and people just haven't showed up. So,
Oh, did you plan something last year?
I had stuff here fixed.
You did?
I had a couple people, but not what we wanted.
Wait, who was it? Supertramp or someone else?
Oh, they didn't show up this last year. That was the year before. Look, Elko.
Did you say fuck Elko?
I said look.
Oh,
you would never say that. Oh my gosh.
That's Gorilla Glue.
Is that good?
Whole pound of it. Oh yeah, good stuff. Very good stuff.
Johnny B, I would suck all the air out of that, keep it nice and
yeah.
He didn't draw the air out to make it really vacuum tight.
That's important. It'll get oxidized.
Yeah.
But it's still not.
You know what the best way to do that, Johnny B? I'm going to put you on something.
Brittle. It's still
if you have giant mason jars and you put that in the mason jars and you burp it once a week, it will be the best weed. It'll last the longest. Just keep it in a dark area.
There's an ounce of something. There's another ounce of something.
Plastic is no good for weed.
There's another.
Really?
No, not at all. Especially for the taste and the cure.
Oh yeah, because of off gases. What about glass is good? that it?
Jars are the best way for sure. And if you burp them every once in a while, it really helps, especially if you're in a humid climate.
It gets humid here in the summer. So just burping means like opening the jar and then closing it real quick?
Yeah, because a lot of times this is what happens with marijuana. When it gets cut down, it's not cured yet. It has to
Right.
go through a curing process, but most people rush and they put it in a bag right away. So it never has an option to cure.
Can you
If you
cure it by putting it in an oven?
No. Curing is more of like nowhere air, nowhere air, nowhere air. It wants to go through cycles of like being a little bit moist and then really dry and then a little bit moist and really dry.
See that?
Because that's how it happens in nature. But if you can hack the system by putting it in giant mason jars and make sure you don't keep it in light.
Oh my gosh, it's a 5-gallon bucket.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess there's enough for all of us. But
Well, this bucket is designed is actually the seal and stuff is designed for marijuana. It's the way it's
yeah. When you trim weed, you throw it into a bucket. You put the top on the bucket and you burp it like the mason jars, or a big tote.
Shut up.
I grew weed for a really long time.
Like from harvest? Wait, you grew it from seed?
Like I used to have a little nursery, and I also started growing weed in like 1999 in Humboldt.
Within arm's reach.
And I mean, I've cut hundreds of thousands of clones, and that's like I'm not even exaggerating by any means at all.
I got a gallon jug in there and two half-gallon jugs in there with weed. Got a couple
I don't miss the weed
jars.
industry. I work in it now, but it's like so far removed from growing.
You work in the industry?
Yeah, I just basically kind of oversee the in and out. I don't have to ever touch weed or really even smell it, which is great.
Oh, I went to my massage therapist today, and it's right next to a weed store, and that's all I could smell.
I got one person telling me I should just throw away all my weed because none of it's any good.
The best thing to do with weed that's no good is to make edibles or butter out of it. I used to make butter that it'll last you forever, especially coconut oil. All you do is just use a crock pot, and you can make the best edibles you've ever had.
I'm trying to someone on the market that had one of those magic butter machines. I'm trying.
No, those are. Listen, Johnny B. What you do is you take your weed, you crush it up a little bit, make sure it's nice and dry. You cover it in coconut oil in your crock pot, and you cook it for 8 hours on 200 degrees. When you're done, you strain out the matter, and you have the most potent coconut oil you could ever imagine. And it will last every time you bake. If you want to make anything, that coconut, or if you just want to put a little spoonful in your coffee, it's literally the best way to do edibles.
One time somebody gave me a stick of butter and told me to bake with it. And so I made cookies, and then this is before I ever had edibles. And then I had too many cookies, and then I wanted to call the police immediately.
Yeah, there's no worse feeling than being
it was horrible.
Edible. I had a huge tolerance, and one time I went to Vegas, and I brought a black bar, which is I don't think they make them anymore because there's rules now, but it was before legalization. It was medical, and it was 1,000 milligram like brownie.
Ooh.
And I remember my last memory was finishing it off in a carport, like a parking garage of the hotel. And I do not remember anything for the next 24 hours.
Oh my gosh.
And I had such a weed hangover the next morning that I felt like cross-eyed and retarded.
Ella, you need to come over into the YouNow site. I know you have an account over here. She says now she wants some edibles. Mush asked me who would smoke that, and he says it is that hemp. No, it's all THC. It's all marijuana.
Shout out to Ella. Shout out to Mush.
Shout out Ella. Shout out Mush. Why aren't you on YouNow?
Everybody's going to YouTube because they heard Johnny B's quitting YouNow.
Also, when I had too many edibles, I had T-Rex arms. Like I could not extend my arms. I like had them close to my body. And I was afraid to stand up because I thought I was going to hit my head on the light that was hanging from the ceiling. It
I
was horrible.
I took a tablet of Rick Simpson oil as
That'll
big
fuck you up.
as big as this vitamin I got right here.
That'll fuck
I
you
got
up.
some of the melt away caps like this, and I filled it tight full of Rick Simpson oil.
My God.
Oh my God! I took it here at home. I had to drive about 20 miles to go to my other girl, the girlfriend I was with, the girl I was with, woman I was with before I was with Cheryl this last round, to her kids for Thanksgiving. By the time we got to the town where they live, I opened up the door to get out of the car, and cold hit me, and I was just dizzy. I had a hell of a time. She's like, "Hey, better get in that house. There's food in there." She going in and eat. She just blurred right past me, and I had to like lean, sit against the cabinet for a minute, get my shit together before I could even think of trying to get any food. I was so fucking high that I was just, wow.
I hate that feeling.
Yeah, I
Oh,
do
me
too.
too. Me too. But now when I do Rick Simpson oil, I don't take more than the size of a grain of rice.
When I first moved to Humboldt County, nobody really knew how to, we were all young. I was 19, 20. And everybody was like, "Oh, we made some brownies. You should try a piece." And the guys that offered me the brownies, I honestly thought one of them was retarded. And I was like, there's something wrong with this guy. Turns out it's because he ate one brownie. I proceeded to eat 2 brownies. And we were at like this like show, and I was literally trying not to drool on myself in front of people because I'd look down every once in a while. I was drooling, and I had never been that
Been
high
there,
in my
done that.
entire life. And I stopped edibles for like 10 years after that.
Bad.
I made some brownies here a couple of years ago, the old school way, the way we used to make it back in the 70s. We didn't convert it
With
into
hash?
oil and stuff like that.
Hi, Ella.
I took and run the stuff through a grinder. Hey, Ella Ray. I turned it all into a dust. Thank you, Ella. And I took that and mixed it with, I had 2 ounces of this clippings with little popcorn buds and just trimmings in it, basically. I ground it all into dust. So it took 2 ounces and put it in 2. It had been 2. I made 2 pounds of brownies with 2 ounces of weed.
That's a lot.
Oh my God. You eat a piece of the size of this cap right there, and you get a good buzz. Thank you for the 30. The stuff was just potent.
Wow, thank you.
Well, you said you're not going to get high off it because you didn't decarb it. Well, the baking process decarbed it.
Yeah, decarb is, especially if you do it like you did, or like I said, with it decarbs it while it's cooking.
Yeah,
You just can't break 220 degrees. You can't get over 220 degrees.
I know, Ella. Well, I cooked the brownies like 325 degrees or 350 degree brownies.
Ella, thank you for the likes.
And another one I can remember with those is I had my little box with, I cut out pieces, put it in this one big box. I'm sharing pieces with people, And a friend of mine was over, I'd given him a piece, and I was eating the little nuggets that was in there, just little chunks here and there, just kind of crunching on them. Okay, time to go get the kid. I hopped in the car, booked to the next town over where the kid worked. She worked at the Dairy Queen. I'm sitting there waiting. I'm getting higher and higher and higher as this shit's hit me. She gets out, gets in the car. I'm not driving home. I went across the street to the Dollar General. Thank you, Ella. Thank you for the 2K. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the 2K. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the 2K. Anyway, I had to go in. I'd walk around Dollar General in the air conditioning for about an hour to get my shit together before you even think of driving home. I would just
That's the worst part about making edibles is if you lick the spoon or if you ingest while you're making them, you get so fucking high.
You can get high off of you don't even have to have the buds to get high. You can get high off the entire plant to do it right.
You know what the Rasta guys do? I worked a couple of shows where the guys would want a kitchen, and I'm like, what do they want a kitchen for? So I let them come to my house at the kitchen first, right? And they take a little bit of cooking oil and they basically fry the weed low temperature, and then they eat the weed. And it's basically, skipping everything else and just eating edible.
You can make a smoothie out of the leaves. You take plants that are fairly mature, starting to bud and stuff like that, and just strip a bunch of leaves off
You're getting the CBD effect from that, though.
and put them in the. Well, this one guy did a video. He said he got high for like 12 hours.
I don't believe that.
Off the smoothie that he made,
you have
and
to
he
have
did.
temperature.
He did thought that one might be messed up too, and he had a friend of his do the same thing. He made the exact same thing he did, and said
No.
he never got any higher as high as what he got off.
Johnny B, I've done
that
that a
smoothie.
million times. I've made juice out of leaves a million times, and you don't get high off of it because you need the temperature. The temperature is what deep carboxylates it.
You can eat raw and get high.
No,
Done it.
it's total bullshit.
I've
Johnny
ate
B.
buds right off the plant, chewed on buds, and get high off them.
It's hogwash.
Maybe you can. It's probably like low key high.
I don't believe it.
Yeah.
It's not how the human body works. We have an actual cannabinoid system. That's why people cook it. That's why you decarboxylate it so that it works when you metabolize it.
But don't people make? Well, this might be a bad example, but tea.
Yeah, but that's heat.
Yeah,
Heat is the
yeah,
answer.
it's a bad
Heat.
example.
Well, one time I watched a guy who said the best thing to do is use it like you would, crush it up in a salad like you would oregano, eat it.
I knew a girl that fought cancer by eating basically like instead of like, you can juice everything. She would instead of like wheatgrass, she would juice weed, like all of the fresh leaves off of a plant, and she wouldn't shut up about like how it affected her in a positive.
So my eye doctor told me about just greens, like spinach and stuff, not weed, that the only times it's actually helpful to your eyes is if you shred it, like put it in a blender, or if you cook it. So it could have a similar thing going on with weed if you put it in a
it's because
blender.
you're basically kind of extracting it.
Yeah.
I don't know. All this weed talk should make me want weed so bad, but I just don't want it anymore.
So you don't drink and you don't smoke weed?
I haven't drank in like 8 years. I haven't smoked weed in almost a year. I'm the most boring person. I'm trying to quit coffee. So
well, not with a quadruple shot.
I know today was my first shot I've had in a week because I had a migraine for a whole week.
Wait, did you not have caffeine the days you were on having the migraine?
Yeah, but I don't drink coffee when I have migraines. That's the only reason why. It wasn't because of coffee. Because I've been drinking coffee once a week now for about a month instead of every fucking day.
Wait, you have coffee once a month?
No. For about a month, I've been doing it once a week.
I see. Once a week. Okay. Wow, that's really good. That means you're not addicted. Really.
I got a joke for quitting stuff,
What is that?
Mama didn't raise a quitter.
And that's how this Hollywood playboy decided he figured it was time to straighten up his life. So the first week he quit smoking. The next week he quit drinking. The next week he cut out drugs. He cut out smoking, cut out drinking, cut out drugs. The next week he cut out wild women. The next week he cut out paper dolls.
Oh, stop it. My life got so boring. When I stopped drinking, my social life was nothing after that. When I stopped smoking weed, I had no crutch left, right? And I don't do pills and I don't do anything like that. Coffee was my drug. But I would do like 3 quad shots a day.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god.
And I'm like, bro. I quit drinking because I was I played music every weekend basically, and I would drink myself into a stupor, blackout, regret my decisions. I was really nice drunk though, but then I would spend Monday and Tuesday throwing up.
Yeah. Oh,
it was so
2 days.
Trying to figure out what you did while you were blacked out. I quit drinking until I got blacked out in my 20s.
I can't though, Johnny B. When I drank, it was for one reason and one reason only: to get fucked up. And then when I'm drunk, that's when I take it to the next level, and I just always black out. I mean, I've blacked out hundreds of times.
Did you go to Michigan State University?
No, but I played music, and like I convinced myself that I was no good playing live unless I had those juices flowing. And we literally
you were better without the alcohol when it comes to performing.
Playing music is no fun without being drunk. I've played 1,000 shows in my life, and only 10 of them were after I got stopped drinking.
And it wasn't fun?
It's not the same at all. I mean, especially because I sang, and so you have to command the crowd in a certain way.
Yeah.
If you're not on the same wavelength as the crowd, it's
Yeah.
not as effective. And nobody likes to be the sober guy around a bunch of drunk people.
No, it's horrible.
That's a designated driver.
Yeah, I'll never ever drink again, but I'll probably smoke weed again.
When you ever come to my house, you got to have one to me.
Deal.
You got to come and pick up your man cave token. You know.
Yeah, maybe this is the year I travel. I haven't traveled since 2020.
The key to the cave. The key to the cave. You got to have one of these little coins on your keychain.
Wow, thank you for the likes, Ella.
Thank you, Ella.
Ella, did you hear that
token.
Johnny B's thinking about quitting YouNow because he made a fatal mistake, and he's going to switch only over to YouTube. He's going to get monetized, and he's going to be able to take super chats with 6 people on the panel. Oh, Ella.
Don't you love her as she's walking out the door?
You Ella for the kitty.
I like that song.
Why does it have you in the audience, Johnny B?
Because I gave some likes.
Oh, I didn't realize it did that.
Yeah. Let's throw a little bit of Elsie here too. The same number. $4.20 for YouTube, baby.
She's walking her dog, so she's not going to be able to appreciate it.
I need to receive 3,000 likes to get another daily bonus. There's daily missions now. Thank you, Ella. There's daily missions now. Broadcast for 60 minutes. Watch 45 minutes of somebody. Send 30
Johnny
likes.
B gave you a bunch of likes.
And convert 10,000 diamonds into bars. And I converted 1,000,000 diamonds into bars.
Oh my God, thank you, Ella. I love Ella. She's my head mod.
She's the head mod in my Discord.
Remember, I told you should make her head mod. Do you remember that conversation?
Yeah. I went through suggestions, and she was the one that won the luck of the draw.
She's the most qualified. You're just lucky she watches your show. She hates my show. Just kidding, Ella, best friend. I do not.
Yeah, you do not like your show. We understand that. You do not like your show. We got that.
Johnny B, will you be going on to Agent Mud's channel tomorrow night?
Usually do for a little while.
Tomorrow night, the Drunken Peasants invited me to do a show because T-Bob is having a match, like a roast match against somebody.
I don't know. This is supposed to be Mud's last hurrah tonight, this Friday night.
Why does he leave every year?
I think he's got to sober up. Probably a good idea to sober up every once in a while. But these guys that binge drink don't realize binge drinking is the worst thing for you.
Yeah, I don't know how they do that. I mean, I was never built that way anyway. If I tried to drink 16 beers, I'd make it about halfway through and I'd pass out.
We're just so special, you are.
I think I was allergic to alcohol, to tell you the truth, and I just kept pushing it.
I'm wheezy.
Stop it, Johnny. That was very mean.
I'm special.
Elsie, when you were gone, Johnny B gave you 420 likes.
Wow, I've never gotten that many. That's
my,
amazing.
That's my number right there. You know, Man Cave Live 420.
Wow. Thank you.
No, I do not have a passport, Chad. I
When
could
you get your
probably get
passport,
one.
when you get one, will you wear your teeth in your wig?
Hashtag winning. In the beginning, there was Chad. But what if Chad was one of us? Be the elephant you want to see in the room. Snuffle up because this ain't Sesame Street. This is Kermit B. Creepy, seeing Honest Frank. Steady beefing on your screen. Every night, it's another frustration. Tim Allen's cousin switching locations. Paranoid, IP trackers on fleek. Corey Spira wreaking havoc, making him misspeak. That much more. Oh, the horror. The only one who's dressed for is this wild sheep or it's me. Queen Elisa, Genghis, Chad, Twiggy, Douche the Monkey, Benji, B. Kelly, and that rabble in the chat. Rat-a-tat-tat, that's the sound of the chat. Triggers cock back when a guest fall flat. Dip you in a vat of acid, look at that, another meltdown. And if it's not the chat, it's Chad Dak. Chad on a rampage, no one's safe. Chad
Ella, thank you.
will kill. Tweets will make you meet your mate. And Chad's battery of insincere flattery.
We're almost at the 5K to open the chest.
Rendition, it's torture.
Wow.
You don't play that. Ismi is a nice girl. Ismi is a putty cat. Ismi is the good cop. Chad is the gooder cop. Honest Frank's a cleric. Lisa is the sheriff. And this is the wild, wild west. Michael Strathmore, better strap on your armor, better sack up, and don't be a user. You're not a fraggle, you're a doozer. Build the kingdom, go with the flow. Stop crying about shit happened 6 months ago. This ain't Memento. Take your tats and go home. Those that live in glass houses shouldn't throw stones. That's not a threat, that's a parable. Ismi Boom wisdom is really incomparable. Right, Nicole? I see you witty by the pool. Are you ready to get all kissy and make up with Ismi Boom? Haters, freedom and weed. Elisa Jordana, 200 episodes deep on your spree pass. Hashtag winning. In the beginning, there was Chad. Haters, freedom and weed. Elisa Jordana, 200 episodes deep on your spree cast. Hashtag winning. In the beginning, there was Chad. All praise Chad. Is me winning best mom and dad. Is me very helpful. Elisa passed the scalpel. I've never lost a patient. If I saved your life, be gracious. Kelly, Witty, Zizzy, PT, ODP, Claire from New Jersey, all successful surgeries. Even Just Frank had a tumor removed by Dr. Ismi, MD. Don't thank me, I don't do it for the props. I do it because I just can't stop. I'm a super fan, super stan, master plan, checkmate, chess queen, yes queen, baby. I do it for the retweets. I'm key-hearted for Elisa Jordana's manna from heaven, unleavened bread in abundance. Jordana Christ, second coming, internet queen, Katniss Everdeen, and this is the Hunger Games, arrow in the back. Cyberbully terror attack from all sides. You can't stop us, you can't fade us. Kermit and friends will never end. Haters, freedom and weep. Elisa Jordana, 200 episodes deep on your spree pass. Hashtag winning. In the beginning, there was Chad. You know,
I'm not going to do the last part of that with this when she was talking, but here's the other one.
Thank you, Johnny.
Hi baby, Doogie Brown. I heard you have been crying again on Twitter. Dear Kermit Brown, hold your little baby feelings. You need me to count our love. Maybe you will be more of a man if your mommy tries separate. If your mommy tries separate, what her brought for you? No super diverse, cause it's her baby. Ooh, oh. Ooh, oh. Baby Doogie, baby Doogie, baby Doogie. Made a poop in his pants, cause it's her baby. Ooh, oh. Ooh, oh. Baby Doogie, baby Doogie, baby Doogie.
but I think it's funny the picture they picked for the baby picture is clearly the baby that has a little Down syndrome.
Hi, baby, do give
You can tell by the face, just has that look, not a severe Down syndrome, but you can see it.
Are you crying in your iron in their arms just right now? Oh, baby, do give There is no crying in baseball, baby. Not now, who is that? Boo, boo, boo. Don't cry, dry your eyes. Don't
God
cry,
has
dry
downs.
your eyes. Just look where diapers, 'cause he's her baby.
You look at this picture.
Wow.
Right?
Baby doogie, baby doogie, baby doogie.
Is that Corey's baby picture?
Yeah. Doesn't that baby look like it's got a little case of Down syndrome? Not making fun of him, but I mean,
Johnny B, be nice.
Downs, but still beautiful. Yeah, I'm not saying it's not beautiful, but
Yes, Gonzo.
That's old. I'd not say that it's not beautiful. It's just that
Johnny B, are you hating on a baby right now?
it goes along. I guess it goes along with them the way they
This is a new low.
the way they were picking on Doogie for having
Johnny B, just
pants,
stop.
or
You're digging yourself.
listen to the words of this song, you know.
Yeah, I couldn't get all the lyrics, but apparently they're going to be DM'd to me. I'm very excited.
Hi, baby, Doogie Bra. I heard you have been crying again on Twitter. Did permit some hurt your little baby feelings. You need me to call our ambulance. Maybe you would be more of a man if your mommy tries a bra. If your mommy tries a bra, what her breastfed you.
Now you can hear it better, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Those two queer diapers, 'cause it's her baby. Ooh, oh. Ooh, oh. Baby Doogie, baby Doogie, baby Doogie. Made a poop in his pants, 'cause he's her baby. Ooh, oh. Ooh, oh. Baby Doogie, baby Doogie, baby Doogie. Hi, baby Doogie Bra. Did you ugly cry when I Roman died? Are you crying in your Iron Man in their bonds just right now? Oh, baby Doogie Bra. There is no crying in baseball, baby. Not now, who is there? Boo, boo, boo. Don't cry, dry your eyes. Don't cry, dry your eyes. Just to wear diapers, 'cause he's her baby. Ooh, oh. Ooh, oh. Baby Doogie, baby Doogie, baby Doogie. Made a poop in his pants, 'cause he's her baby. Time to wipe his butt. Baby Doogie, baby Doogie, baby Doogie.
funny stuff. That's funny stuff.
Well, that was a much better version, like much more legible.
Can we hear 4 more versions of that, please?
We don't have 4 versions.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, I remember Kelly spoiling something. Did he actually cry like on Discord, Chad? Or he was just bitching?
I don't know. Here we go.
Bad colors.
Every time I see this video,
Johnny B, don't make us listen to more music.
brings a tear to me.
Stop listening to music.
Come on, Izzy.
Oh God.
This big man's dead. I love this version. It brings a tear to my eye every time I listen to it. Rest in peace, big man. He was in the movie Shallow Hal.
He was?
Yep.
I don't remember that.
Big guys at the refuge center where special people hung out. Look how small that chair looks in his ass.
Yeah, and the ukulele.
I know.
Aw, I bet he was nice.
At the end of this, they show him when they got his urn and his ashes.
Didn't he die in his 30s?
Yeah. He was a big Samoan.
Was he Samoan, not Hawaiian?
But Hawaiian, Samoan, they're all basically almost got the same nationality. Like he was freaking, he could have been one of them sumo wrestlers.
He must be like 600 pounds, right? 700?
Oh yeah, at least 600 pounds there. Somebody could look that up and find out how heavy Iz was when he passed away.
Someday I wish upon a star, wake up where the clouds are far behind me.
If I get a copyright for me, but I'll take it out of my video. Or silence the audio.
The chimney top, that's where you find me, oh, somewhere over the rainbow, way outside.
This is ashes. Look at the size of that urn.
The dreams that you dare to.
Oh no,
Oh, why can't I?
Oh.
Like his ashes. I mean, he did a lot of stuff.
Wait, but how did he die?
Well, let's see if I can get that information.
Yes, please.
Let's see if I can do it. Should be able to do just IZ.
So his weight is 757, but he was 6'2".
That's how much Kleenex weighs.
Aw.
Just
Gosh.
kidding, I love Kleenex.
Yeah, okay. Rethink that. He died at 38. Respiratory failure.
Man.
Too bad. I mean, he seemed like a nice guy. It sucks when...
I'm mad at him.
Why? At Kleenex?
Johnny.
Or is?
No, at the fat guy singing.
You're mad at him because he left Johnny B's life?
Because he keeps singing on Johnny B's live.
I mean,
I think I'm more mad at Johnny B though.
He was 1 year old. He's 1 year older than me.
Wow. I gotta take this dog out again. She needs to go number 2, please.
He was born in 59.
This time you're gonna go poop.
Johnny B, will you play 7 more songs in a row?
Yeah. It's too late.
So when are you going to make the switch over to YouTube, Johnny B?
Probably won't be. Still doing like I'm doing.
The chest only has 4,700 likes.
I know it's almost there. He died in 97. He was 38 years old.
I was 18.
I was 37. They've got a bust made of him carved out of wood, and
it's a lot of wood.
Yeah, literally. Doesn't say in here about how heavy he was, but at one point he weighed 757 pounds. He's 6'2". That's a lot of flab.
Maybe he was just big boned.
Yeah, think. And then some.
Did you know Just Jerry used to weigh 500 pounds?
I don't believe that.
He had gastric bypass.
Well, maybe I could, but I'm just under 300. My last visit to the doctor, I was at 295.
Time to stop smoking, stop soda.
And that was 2 pounds less than what I weighed the prior month, the prior visit.
I weigh about 165 pounds.
Soaking wet.
I'm a little boned.
Wouldn't hurt to have a little more extra loving, but you know,
I'm getting chubby. That counts. I'm 5'10".
I used to have no problem. I could eat anything I want, drink anything I want. I blame my metabolism being messed up from when I decided that I was going to smoke crack cocaine.
Wow, that's short, spam caller.
My friend Doyle, when he passed, he was 650, 700 pounds, and he died at 49 or 48. 48.
Too young, Johnny B. Too young. They say only the good die young.
Well, and I'm going to live forever because I'm a rotten bastard.
Well, you're not going to live forever if you keep smoking cigarettes.
That's probably what's keeping me alive. What are you talking about? Maybe not cigarettes, but this does. Mother Nature's product.
When I stopped smoking weed, I got acne really bad.
Did you?
Yeah. Well, not really bad, but for me, it was because I'd never have acne.
Let's go find it.
In my last breath, I'll probably be smoking a joint.
You don't want to go out while you're making sweet love to Lori? I mean, Whoa, Freudian slip. Make you love this. I meant it.
Don't make me do it, man.
All right, Corey.
Don't make me do it.
That's what Corey did the other night. Johnny B, you're not supposed to have weaponry.
It's an Avon bottle.
What? Avon bottle of what?
Deep Woods aftershave.
Really? I am very shocked.
This is probably from the 70s.
Oh,
Anyway,
I'm from the
I bought it
70s.
in a yard sale in an antique store the other day for $5. I says I've been looking for a gun prop so I could do that. Or I'm watching somebody stream. I'm in an audience and they're rambling. I just go,
Real funny comedy, Johnny B. That'll get you kicked off YouTube.
yeah. We don't have enough gun violence these days. Please.
It's not a
Johnny
red
B, I
gun.
like how you're still buying stuff like that.
But Avon
Jesus.
sold that. That's pretty amazing.
Well, shit. When I was a kid, they were like guns were everywhere.
Yeah.
Around here, I've got a CB microphone. I got a couple of gas pumps. I got a bowling pin, a little drill, looks like a little kid's drill type thing. It had stuff in it. My mom was buying me this stuff. The cologne my mom, and I like it. My mom would buy me a lot of it. Is right here. It's cold.
What's it called?
Black suede. And that's been around Avon for a long time. I go out and just do like that.
Do you smell like a black guy now?
Women say, you smell so good. It's not like that heavy, perfumey, fruity stuff that Musa was wearing. This stuff he'd buy. It was like $40 a freaking bottle.
Can you explain cologne to me?
Well, I can explain perfume and makeup.
Cologne is like perfume.
Yeah, but what's the deal? Like,
Do you know why
Make
women
men
wear
smell good instead of smelling
it's
like.
supposed to imitate pheromones, but it doesn't. Or maybe it does, but most of it's horrible.
I'm telling you what, good old black suede got me laid a lot of times.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Johnny B, how many times or how many different women do you think you got laid by?
A lot of them were repeat, so probably at least 15 different in my life, but several of them were repeat offenders. So shall we say? They liked how it,
Mm-hmm. They like the motion of the ocean.
Johnny B, do you know why girls wear makeup and perfume?
Makeup a lot is to cover perfections and try to get more beautiful look out of them.
Well, it's because they're ugly and they stink.
I know why.
I'd rather smell a cologne or a perfume than I would ass.
Well, you shouldn't be smelling ass.
Sweaty armpits after mistaken up all day.
Well, so there's two reasons. I think part of it's to cover up imperfections for sure, but also like there's certain characteristics of women that make men attracted, and like having red lips has been scientifically not red lips, but like darker lips has been proven to make men more
That's why they
attractive.
put blush on, because
to like it basically shows you have blood flow to your face, like that you're healthy.
I think makeup's one of the worst things to ever happen to humanity.
Makeup?
Yeah.
How about bad makeup?
Makeup and water bras.
I don't know what that is.
When I was a teenager, you would see a girl with perfect boobs, and then when you got down to business, those boobs were basically fake, and they were filled with like a watery substance.
Like a jelly bra. It had
Almost
little
like
gel packs in there, so that
I was so
it
mad
appear
about
bigger,
that.
and it would move when you.
They look real. They jiggled.
Would you really be mad?
Of course, it's false advertising. If I had a big banana, if I had a big banana in my pants, and a girl wanted to hook up with me just for that big banana, and then she saw a micro penis, I'm sure she'd be upset too.
So
you say you're seeing a woman that's very well endowed, what you think, and you're getting a C cup, and you take
It's
the bra off,
false
it's an A cup.
advertisement.
Yeah,
It's
But does
false
it
advertisement.
really make a difference? I don't think so. Just be grateful.
it's
Easy.
bait and
I don't think
switch.
you understand guys.
Bait and switch, man. I
No,
would
I
feel the
think I
same way.
do. And
If I was in a bar and I was trying to hit on Lane, I was dancing with, it, and I was feeling he's looking down, seeing what I thought was huge rack all night long, and when we got to bed, and I went like this and went, I'd be, wait a minute.
Where's the boob?
I remember
I
being very
I would
disappointed.
still do her, but I'd be like, what the hell happened? I mean,
So would you break up with someone because of that? I
No,
don't think so.
No, but
I'm
Elsie,
just
let me
trying to
explain
get
something.
laid.
to
There's a
you.
whole different thing in dating and trying to get laid.
Guys are physically turned on, right? Like physicalities is what turns guys on, especially like horny teenagers, right?
You're
And
talking
so
visual.
when half of that's fake, immediately half of that attraction goes away.
Well,
That's just how guys think, especially teenage boys.
I think they are just happy with getting anything. That's what I think they should be.
No. Guys have way too high of standards. Every single guy you've ever met has way too high of standards.
They're losers, probably.
But no, not really. We have been programmed from a young age of what beauty is supposed to be, and it's indoctrinated into us. And it's no fair.
Right, the way the curve should go.
Especially like in the 80s and the 90s, everybody was about big boobs.
No,
Now it's big butts.
90s it was being thin and no boobs. Early 90s.
True. But
you had Pam Anderson in the Baywatch days.
Well, okay, but that was an anomaly.
We watched Three's Company.
Yeah, they didn't have boobs back then.
Suzanne Summers. They did everything they could to make her jiggle them all the time.
Yeah, but they weren't huge.
They're not. It's not about being huge. It's about boobs were the central of the woman's sexuality.
Yeah,
then.
That's for men who didn't ever get past mommy phase.
No. It was an entire decade of them pushing that as sexy, and then they dictate what young men. When I was a kid, my friends had like bikini pictures on their wall. You know what I mean? Like,
who
they shouldn't do that.
Who didn't have the
they
Farrah
shouldn't
Fawcett?
objectify women.
Who didn't have?
I
Farrah
agree with
Fawcett
you 100%, but it's effective.
Where she's like this, and you can see her nipples.
It's really effective, and it's why men are so shallow, because we were basically forced to like beauty on the outside.
No, that's not why men are shallow. They were shallow long before that.
I think that
shallowness caused the media to hype that aspect of women.
Well,
we
also
had Jane Russell, we had Marilyn Monroe. Thank you, Doc.
But Marilyn Monroe was natural and standard. Like,
here you go, guys. Hey, look at this. 5K,
what's wrong with Marilyn Monroe,
5K,
Johnny?
Here's the chest. Click it and go. Click it and go. You got it. Click the chest. Marilyn Monroe was the voluptuous blonde. She wasn't a skinny girl.
No, she
had
was
ample
perfect
booty
as
to
she
her.
was. God made her in His image, and
she
men destroyed her. By the way,
fuck the president that was married.
Yeah, the powerful men destroyed her. Why? Because she was sexy.
Oh my God, I got second place. This is my first time being
in the chest, Elko.
Johnny, you didn't tell me this was happening. I was very busy.
I said, here's the chest.
I know,
here's the
but
chest.
I was busy.
Chest. So yeah.
But no, I didn't. Someone said I pooped. I did not. I took my dog to poop. Yeah.
There's no wait for anybody when the chest hits 5,000.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I'm popping the chest.
Ella, come up here. I know Ella through the years. I don't know anything about her, but I know she's pleasant.
She's very nice.
That's my Canadian cutie there. She's a pretty lady.
Would you use her hall pass on her, Johnny?
Oh, in a heartbeat.
I always wash my hands when I go number 1 or number 2. Spam caller. Thanks for the question. But I didn't. I took my dog out. I did.
Did you hear that, Ella?
Front to back. Yes. Always spam caller.
Gross.
Those are the rules. So no, I know what you're saying. I'm going to side with you a little bit. I do think makeup is a manipulation, and so are breast implants and every other kind of implant.
All right. I don't know how much longer I'll be on, Ella, but
you got to stay on at least 2 more hours, Johnny, please.
Our society has ruined so much of the human experience and we just accept it, and we think that that's normal. But I
don't.
really don't think I don't think it's normal for women to wear makeup. I don't like makeup on women.
They were wearing makeup back in the cave days.
Yeah, that is true.
But you couldn't go to a store and buy 7,000 different kinds
But
of makeup.
what's wrong with a woman
ridiculous
wanting to cover up imperfections? I honestly feel men should do that too.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that, but that's not what you see. Blue eyeshadow is not covering up perfections. Fake eyelashes is not covering up.
No, I don't like fake eyelashes, but well, everyone has their line. But I feel like accentuating positive attributes, there's nothing wrong with that.
What
either.
about faking high cheekbones? That's false advertisement.
All right, take a moment here. I'm going to do something real quick. All right, YouTube side. Peace out. See you later. God bless. Take care.
Goodbye, YouTube.
Bye.
There we go.
I like